Hello. You might be wondering why is editing Kelsey here so early in the vlog? Usually she appears midway through because she forgot to say something, but alas, I'm here. I wanted to just make a quick comment that the first clip in this vlog is a little lower than the other clips in this vlog, volume wise. Just because I recorded that one on my iPad, I don't remember what I was using my phone for. I can I even ask you to perhaps put the volume louder, and then once it starts sounding like I'm going to end the clip, I'll put a timestamp here or here, wherever, when the volume goes back to normal. It's just because I don't want there to be like a jump scare for you guys. So this is your warning. I'm sorry I'm so shit at vlogging. Please enjoy.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey and today we have another ARC reading vlog. I don't know if I want to make this a monthly thing because I am constantly requesting ARCs to the dismay of my better judgment, but when it makes this great content, so here we are. So I will be reading in this vlog 2 October ARCs. So the first one I have is We Were Restless Things by Cole Nagamatsu. So this one, if you watched my September TBR, I said I might read it. So this one is about a group of kids who live in this town called Shivery. I believe it's in Minnesota. And basically there was this boy named Link who drowned in the middle of the forest, and it was ruled as like this freak accident because there was no like large bodies of water nearby. However, the main characters in the novel, specifically a girl named Noemi, knows that this isn't in fact the case, and the story unfolds from there as they try to discover what happened to their friend Link while also discovering who they are as kids and really coming into themselves. So I am about 250 pages into this at the start of this vlog. I'm sorry I only thought about doing this video now. So basically at this point the kids are kind of coming into their own. There are some unexplained things that have happened in the forest, but the most important thing that I could probably say is that I really enjoy the writing style. I think Nagamatsu has this really interesting way of describing things. It really reminds me of like an Aaron Morgenstern type of writing, like very flowery, very mystical, like A.S. King a bit. So there are a lot of things that aren't explained in the book, and I think that that really adds to the overall mystery that's going on in the novel that I'm really enjoying. The goal was to finish that book tonight, but I'm really waiting quite a long time for my video to upload onto my Google Drive. I didn't want to start reading it tonight before I started this vlog. So maybe we'll get 100 pages into this. I wouldn't be surprised if I do finish it, because another element of the book that I am really enjoying is the fact that it is quite fast-paced and the book passes by really fast, and I'm really enjoying that aspect of the novel. And I think that I really want to commend Nagamatsu, because I think she's extremely talented in the way and the amount of information that she's giving throughout the story. And I think the pacing is done, I wanted to say I think the pacing is done well, but there have been some instances where I'm a bit confused because I'll be like, oh, like so much time has passed, and that's more in like I think the fast development in her characters. There are two couples specifically in the book, but I do feel like one couple is more developed than the other one. I feel like the other one kind of came out of nowhere, and if you are like paying attention to the timeline of the book, you will catch that time is passing by. But for me, I was kind of like skipping over like in January, then a couple months went by, like those words don't really register in my brain, and so then when things really develop, my mind is like a bit confused. So that's the situation now. I am still really enjoying this book, so I'm very excited to continue, and I will update you whenever I can. Bye. Hello, so a little update for you all. I did finish man. So I did finish We Were Restless Things by Cole Nagamatsu. I read it fairly quickly, which is why there wasn't multiple vlog clips. Sorry about that. But I ended up giving this a 3.5 stars. I think, okay, let me name some things I loved. I loved that it was character focused. That's something that really appeals to me. I loved the writing style. It was perfectly creepy, perfectly beautiful. I think Cole Nagamatsu did a really great job with blending of like horror and contemporary. I really liked the character development of the main character. I think she was strongly developed. I think she had a really interesting character arc, and the plot did move forward because of this main character, and so I thought she was really developed. Things I didn't like was that all the other side characters weren't developed. Two, I think there was an unnecessary love triangle square that just wasn't necessary. One of the love interests was also like a major side character, and I found him to be particularly annoying. Wouldn't be a boy I would have gone for, definitely. And I think those two main things really caused a major issue to me for the book. I did, however, really enjoy the representation that was in this book. So there was a sapphic romance, and one of the characters in the book is Ace, and it's written on page. So I really appreciated that representation. I think it's a really good book, despite my negative criticisms, and I really do think people should give it a try because I think it's a really good Halloweeny October read. So I recommend. The next arc that I'm going to start tonight is Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco. Very excited to try this out. It seems like a spooky fantasy, so a bit different from what I just read, which was a mix of like spooky contemporary. So, hi. So last night I planned to read about 50 pages of To Kill a Kingdom by Carrie No! I planned to read about 50 pages, but I ended up reading 100 pages. I am loving this like in a guilty pleasure kind of way because it's so, there's a lot of things that make it super Italian, like there's a lot of things in the book that make it really Italian, like a lot of things that I'll highlight or like laugh at because I just think it's really true to the culture. There's one main character in the book. She is a nonna, she's a grandmother, and she really like reminds me of a regular Italian grandmother. It's like, it's just nice to read basically. But the story overall is pretty gripping. I didn't expect it to really grip me in. I thought it was going to be like a regular YA that I was going to read for fun but not be fully gripped into the plot, but I actually am. I actually think the plot is pretty good so far. We understand a bit about the magic system, a bit about the world of these witches that live in Palermo. It was thrilling. There were some actually like kind of scary parts that happened that I read yesterday. So all in all, I'm pretty fucking pleased so far. So I want to get a bit more into it tonight and see how I really feel, because I think by the end of the night maybe I'll get closer to the halfway mark and I could probably formulate a more concrete opinion, because obviously I've just read the beginning, and after 100 pages we're only starting to get into the meat, the gust.
What the fuck? Is this allowed?
Of the book. So that's it. Leah.
Choose your character.
Say hi. Say hi.
What's up? Me again. So in so in this next clip, I figured because Kingdom of the Wicked takes place in Sicily, and as I've probably mentioned 45 billion times, because I'm Italian and we say this a million times, I'm Italian, I thought it would be cool to show you guys something that we do in the fall season is make wine. So I have a couple of clips here of my boyfriend making some wine for us from scratch, and I helped. Okay, so, and I hope you guys enjoy. I think it's pretty cool, and I thought it was a nice element to add. So if you don't like it, please don't tell me, okay?
Look at this guy. So I haven't updated in a while, but it's just because I've been flying through this book, literally. I'm at the 90-page mark, so I figured I would want to like talk about my feelings before an ending, because usually an ending sometimes sways me. But so far I've enjoyed it. I think it's extremely addicting. I think the romance is really interesting in the book. Obviously, I love the little nods to Italy. That's been really keeping me engaged in the novel. There are some things that bug me, a lot of the writing, or I don't know if it's the writing or the pacing, but there's something there that I'm not particularly enjoying. I think a lot of things are being added seemingly out of nowhere. Anyways, I don't exactly know how to describe it, but there is definitely something about the writing that is prohibiting me from loving this as much as I want to. I know normally the writing that I tend to like in books is definitely like flowery and extremely pretentious is the best way to say it. But yeah, that's the situation right now. I'm sitting right now at a 3 stars. If the ending's really bad, I think I'm gonna leave it at a 3 star. I don't think there could be anything really done in the ending that will like piss me off so much that I'm gonna hate this book. But if the ending turns out to be like really good, I would bump this up to a 3.5, but it does not reach that 4 star for me. So I will update you once I'm finished. Hello, I'm here to wrap up the vlog. So I did end up finishing Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco, and I did end up giving it 3 stars. The ending was a tad disappointing to me. There were aspects of the ending that just left me really confused. The world building, I think, was lazily explained throughout the book. So what I mean by that is, in the beginning, these aspects of the world that I really enjoyed, they were left kind of unexplained throughout the book. And I understand that this is going to be a trilogy, so that's why there is this aspect of like mystery kind of thing. But I think that the ending should have been more developed than it was, and that's why I ended up giving this a 3 star. I did enjoy the book. I did enjoy my time with the book. Like I said, the Italian aspects of the novel felt like home to me. I did enjoy those parts, but the world building, the mystery itself was lackluster in a way. I think I kind of predicted or had a feeling who was the murderer like around the middle part of the book. So again, it was a disappointing read, but not in the worst way. Like I still enjoyed my time reading it like I did with We Were Restless Things. So just to sum up the vlog, I gave We Were Restless Things by Cole Nagamatsu 3.5 stars and Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco 3 stars. I still highly recommend them. I think also if you really like YA fantasy, these are good additions that you can add to your TBR. As for the books, I'm definitely interested in reading more from Cole Nagamatsu. I think she has brilliant writing. Like I said, I'm very intrigued by her concepts and ideas tied with this world building. And then for Carrie Maniscalco, I'm definitely interested in continuing in this series potentially, probably if I get the book from my library or another arc from this series. But I don't know if I liked her writing enough to continue in her other series, it's called Stalking Jack the Ripper, I think. So I don't know if I'm that into her as an author to read her first series, but I could see myself continuing in this one. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know there's some parts in the vlog where I sprinkled in some like editing commentary just because I feel like the vlog wasn't really cohesive. But I have this thing where it's like, I'm gonna post a vlog anyways, even though I never like my vlogs, just because I want, first of all, consistency. I want to get used to posting. And 2, just because I might not like my own vlog doesn't mean other people won't. So that's what I have to tell myself and just keep posting. So I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Argue with me in the comments. If you think these were the best books you ever read all year and you disagree with my comments entirely, fight with me because I love to debate. And I don't know how to end these things, so I will see you next time. Bye!